Okay, so you just set up your pro profile and you're ready to start playing chess. But my recommendation before you start playing chess is to configure the device to make it your own. So if you hit the menu, you can go over here down to the bottom to settings. In settings, we'll go through all of these a little differently as we go through the manual, if you will, the video manual. By default, it updates your known opponent and automatically adds opponents. So if these are features that you don't want, the ChessNoteR will keep track of opponents, which will be listed under here, under your opponents. So it's if you will, it's like an address book or like your contact list on Android. If that's something you don't want, you can just turn off those features or you can turn them on. In here too, we have new features that we added in 2.15, which is battery optimization and tournament CPU saver. You can go ahead and turn these both on if you want, which will dim the screen and then also keep the CPU at low rate. If you choose just to dim the screen, it'll dim at 5-minute intervals and it'll dim. But if you turn on both the CPU saver and the dimmer, it will dim the game altogether. So you can also watch the update videos, which will kind of dive into this a little deeper. The other thing, which is kind of key, is your board settings. And in here, you can customize the board to make it kind of look like how you like it. So if you're a big fan of the fan, which is the figurine algebraic notation, you can turn that on. And as you see, it'll create icons for the rook and the knight and whatnot. If you want to see your estimated move time, this is the time is when you pick up a piece and you move it and then you put the move into the ChessNoteR. That's the estimated move time. It's the reason why it's estimated is it's not a guaranteed move time. It's only as accurate as you are. So if you make a move, your opponent makes a move, and you forgot to notate on the ChessNoteR, and you go back and add those moves, it's going to show that you only took like a couple of seconds compared to maybe you took like 10 or 15 minutes on the move. So the estimated move time is that. It's just estimated. And if you turn that on, it'll show the move time on the bottom. So in here, you can also customize the board and the colors. So up above, you have your dark square colors, and you have a bunch of different options. So as you change different colors and hit the OK button, it'll change the color of the board. So you can choose dark squares, light squares, and then also the highlight square, which is yellow by default. You know, if you want to maybe go orange, you can go orange. Or whatever. The other nice thing too is we give you the ability to do custom colors. So if you know HTML codes, you can type in the HTML code there, or you can use the slider bars to adjust the colors and make your own color that you want. And then you just basically select that color, and then it'll set the dark squares to those colors. You can also adjust the piece design. So if you press on the piece design, there's a bunch of different pieces that you can choose from. There's a total of 12. You can just press on whatever piece you want and hit OK, and it'll automatically apply those pieces. We just have some random ones in here, or you can choose kind of whatever you want, and it'll update all the pieces on there. So this gives you an idea of what the board is. At the very top, there's a text option. So if you want to increase the font size for the moves while you're playing, what you see is exactly how it'll look on the chessboard. So here you'll see it's a little cut off. So you may want to go there. If the move time is in the way and you want it even bigger, you can turn off the estimated move time and make the font even bigger. So you can keep cranking up the font, you know, if you really need to be able to see your moves based on your eyesight and stuff. So we kind of give you the ability to change those things, and you can just use the plus and minus button, and when you're done, you just hit X. Oh, sorry, X. And you can play around with that. So that's basically your board settings and configuration within the settings menu that we'll use. We'll go back and touch on some other features inside the settings screen that we missed, like backup. On to the next video.